All right, so there's some breaking news from Russia. The Russian President Putin has just announced, latest news is that Russia plans to offer fast track citizenships to foreigners. And I'm going to discuss what all this means, how fast track it is it recommended, should you get a Russian passport considering what's going on at this time. Now I got some interesting commentary on my Trump video. Now if you have missed my coverage on what President Donald Trump plans to do if he wins the US elections, you can return and take a look at this video. Pretty interesting comments, you can go and take a read. But before we discuss this whole Russian option, what it is, etc., there are 11 countries in this world that actually sell their passports. Now I have ranked these options in the order of the least to the highest importance. Now you've missed the video on what these countries are. Should you buy one of the CBI passports, you can return and take a look at this link. This talks about all these options ranked in detail. Apart from these 11, there are 3 countries that offer an almost free pass to a residency that could then lead to an all-important, solid, strong citizenship. If you've missed that video, make sure to return and take a look at this video. Now, apart from these 3, you also have 2 other solid, rock-solid options in Brazil and Mauritius. Brazil is particularly good for someone who is looking for legal diversification, and Mauritius is particularly good for someone who is looking for a tax optimized solution with a strong access in future. And if you have missed my video on Brazil, definitely check out this video. I work with 2 attorneys in Brazil who are very fast and strong. I also work with a very solid legal firm in Mauritius. In case you are interested in getting started with any of these options, you can always click the link in the description, book a call with us, and we can get you started. One of my favorite options is the Mexican option, which gets you a very flexible residency for next to free, and then that can eventually lead to that beautiful green passport, which is a tank of a passport with access to Canada and some exotic countries around the world. I have a very detailed interview with my attorney. Make sure to take a look at this video. This covers a lot of information over Mexico that you need in order to pursue this option. Now let's return to the main part of this video, which is what is this Russian option which is being handed over for free. Make sure to turn on the bell notification and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos and latest breakthroughs. All right, so this is a fast track naturalization program. Before, you actually had to participate in 6 months of hostilities during the war, but under this program, that's waived. You sign up a contract with the Russian military and they expedite you for naturalization. As long as that 1-year contract is in place, you can immediately naturalize as a Russian citizen, can obtain that Russian passport. Now, big question is, because you aren't actively participating in the war, there are no hostilities that you have to be a part of, should you experiment or should you fancy your chances with such a program? Well, my personal opinion and recommendation, and none of this information is legal, tax, finance, or immigration advice, but my own personal opinion is not at this time, not under these circumstances. There are heavy sanctions and heavy issues that are currently in place. Till this conflict resolves, till this situation subsides, I don't recommend any such option. In future, when all the sanctions are lifted, when the world goes back to normal, maybe one could look at the Russian citizenship and a Russian passport under different criteria, different circumstances. There are a lot of different exciting programs that they are currently working on. After the 2024 US elections, maybe one could revisit this and take a look at the situation at that point. But currently, I would not look at this program. I would rather look at exciting developments in Serbia. Now, Serbia is working on a draft which is in progress, right? They are trying to change the requirements from 3 years down to 1 year for naturalization. If that happens, then after just 1 year, which is 12 months of residency in Serbia, one can obtain a Serbian passport in current times. That Serbian passport is equally good. It's very strong. It's tank of a passport. It's a beautiful passport, as beautiful as the Mexican passport. Now, if you want to get timely updates on how that draft progresses, make sure to subscribe so you should be notified. Now, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and make sure to check this next one out. This is the South African passport program, a very flexible residency, just like the Mexican residency, which can then lead to your all-important South African citizenship. Elon Musk has a South African passport. It is a very unique, exotic document that could be good in your armory. So check you in this one.